They thought she was just a farm girl, quiet, shy, and easy to mess with. But when they picked on her twin sister, they unleashed something no one saw coming. Because this simple country girl wasn't just any sister, she was Delta Force, one of the most elite soldiers on Earth. What happened next made the entire town freeze. Before we begin, if you love emotional stories with courage, family, and heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another powerful story like this one. The morning sun rose gently over the quiet farmlands of Cedar Hollow, painting the fields gold. Sarah Miller brushed her hands across the wheat stalks, feeling their soft texture against her calloused fingers. She'd always loved mornings, the peace, the smell of earth, and the sound of her twin sister, Lily, humming inside their small farmhouse kitchen. Lily and Sarah had always been inseparable. They looked identical, same golden hair, same emerald eyes, but their personalities were miles apart. Sarah was calm and reserved, with strength hidden behind her silence. Lily was gentle, soft-spoken, and a dreamer who preferred painting over plowing. After their parents passed, the twins ran the family farm alone. Life was simple but peaceful, until the day strangers came to town. A group of men from the city bought the land next door. Loud, arrogant, and always laughing, they thought country folks were weak. They'd rev their trucks past the farm, throw beer cans over the fence, and laugh when Lily came out to ask them to stop. But that day, the day everything changed, they went too far. Sarah was out at the far field fixing the tractor when she heard shouting. Her heart raced. She recognized Lily's voice, scared, trembling. She dropped the wrench and sprinted toward the barn. When she reached the yard, she froze for a split second. 3 men had cornered Lily. They were mocking her accent, pulling at her hat, laughing like it was all a game. One of them shoved her, and Lily fell to the ground. The world went silent. Sarah's boots hit the dirt like thunder as she stormed toward them. The men turned, grinning. They thought another scared farm girl was coming. But Sarah's face, her eyes were cold, calm, and focused. "Walk away," she said, her voice low, almost a whisper. The biggest one laughed. "Or what, sweetheart? That was his mistake." What happened next didn't last more than 20 seconds. A twist, a kick, a sharp movement, and all 3 men were on the ground, gasping for air, too stunned to speak. Sarah didn't just fight, she moved like lightning, precise and controlled. She didn't breathe heavy, didn't break a sweat. When it was over, she knelt beside Lily and helped her up, whispering softly, "It's okay now, sis." The men stared in disbelief. One of them managed to choke out, Who are you?" Sarah's jaw tightened. "You picked the wrong twin," she said quietly. Later that afternoon, the sheriff came by after hearing reports of a fight on the Miller farm. When he saw Sarah, his eyes widened with recognition. He didn't ask questions. He simply nodded and said, "Good to see you home, Sergeant." That's when the whole town found out, Sarah Miller wasn't just a farmer. She was Delta Force, one of the military's most elite operators. She'd served overseas for years, doing missions no one talked about, saving lives in the shadows. When her parents died, she came home to take care of her sister, choosing peace over war. But peace didn't mean weakness. News spread fast. The same men who mocked the sisters came back the next day, not to fight, but to apologize. They brought tools, helped fix the barn door, and quietly left without another word. The town started seeing the twins differently after that. They realized strength doesn't always look loud or violent, sometimes it's quiet, steady, and wears a flannel shirt. But that wasn't the end. A few weeks later, heavy rains hit Cedar Hollow, flooding the lower valley. Many families were trapped, including those same men. Without hesitation, Sarah loaded her truck with supplies and went straight into the rising water, breaking through roads, pulling people to safety. When rescue helicopters finally arrived, they found Sarah waist-deep in the flood, carrying a child in her arms and refusing to stop until everyone was safe. Lily stood on the hill, watching her sister, her hero, and tears filled her eyes. "They think you're just a farm girl," she whispered, "but you're so much more." When Sarah finally came home, covered in mud and exhaustion, Lily hugged her tight. "You saved them," she said. Sarah smiled softly. "We don't choose who deserves saving, Lily. We just do what's right." That night, under the same old porch light, the two sisters sat together, watching fireflies dance across the field. The farm was quiet again, peaceful, but something had changed. Sarah realized she didn't have to hide who she was anymore. The farm girl and the soldier could be the same person. And Lily. She painted that night, a picture of two sisters standing strong under a stormy sky, side by side, unbreakable.